we do this? Oh, I guess I went live. Go live? I don't know. Um, think I'm live right now. Hello? Okay. Think so. It might be like a little glitchy. Hold on a second. Oh, I did something wrong. I know what I did wrong. I'm going live twice. Mm, cancel. Am I live? Let's see. Hello. Let me see if I'm doing this correctly. I think I might have. For some reason. Oh, the replay buffer is going on for some reason. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out. I'll get you two guys in a second. At least TikTok's working. Okay. Let's see. I don't think Facebook worked though. Let's see if I can get. I just need to fix one little thing and then we'll get to the readings. But I will do it shortly. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can do this and then it might show up. Oh. Okay. So I activate the live source. Okay. And activate that. And it should work. Let's see. Hello. I don't know if it's working. Oh. It's like doing it backwards on my thing here. I'm going to refresh it. Hello, everyone. I will do readings. I'm going to get my cards out in a second here and see what I can do. But I don't think my live feed is showing up for hi Purple Vonnie, how you doing? Okay, I think I see some people here. I see on Twitch. How you doing? It's on Twitch or somewhere. YouTube. Okay. Let me get this one up so I can see what you guys are saying. Oh, there we go. I can see it now. Okay. So if you guys write, it'll say. So TikTok will be up here, and this one will be down here. At least I'll have it on the view. Let's see. So if you want to, anybody on TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, or there it is. Hi, it's Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. I'm not gonna do the wait list because I feel like I've been really on the trying to like make sure I did all of them and all that. So I think what this time I'm just gonna have no wait list and we'll just go for like an hour and then start closing down and then otherwise I was doing them almost for 3 hours, so it was getting kind of much, you know. I think you guys can see the restream chat, right? It looks good. Appearance. Let's see if I can make it a little bit. I don't know. Looks fine. I can't. I don't know. It's at least it's showing up. Okay. It's showing up. I'm happy about that. All right. So if I write something like hello, it should show up. All right. We're good. We're golden. We're good. 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 All right. So I'll get my cards out. Yvonne, you want a card? How you been? Are you still on there? Let's see. Let me move this. I don't know where my floating window is. That's weird. I can't, like, I know people are on from TikTok, but I don't understand. Am I on TikTok? It's weird, right? TikTok. Let's see. If you see this, it doesn't show I'm live on TikTok, but somehow people are on. I don't know why. Okay. Weird. I gotta go live on TikTok, I think. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, add a topic. You must be. Oh, I have to add a topic. Okay. Chat, I guess. Sorry, it's been like a month. Like, why isn't it allowing me to go live? Okay, there it is. I don't know why it's like showing TikTok stuff, but it's not. I'm not on TikTok. I was really confused. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Yvonne. Yeah, it was a long time. It didn't feel draining. It felt very no, I think it's the spirit working, but it's just then like I was like, I don't think that would be a good thing to keep on trying to do, right? Yeah, so let me get all these out. Get a whole thing up. So, yeah. I'm sorry hubby's been back in the hospital. This sucks. How long is he? Hopefully he won't be in there too long. I just take them out, all these out, because why not? Whatever I'm called to. Here. I'll have these over here too. Oops. I have them all over. Nice to see you too. I had a surgery, so not very big. It wasn't. It was elective, so. So I had to take some time off. But I am fine. Nice to see you too. Okay, Yvonne, let's see what we can do. And I got a cat in here, so if you know how cats are, so they'll all of a sudden want to leave. But everyone that's coming on from TikTok and whatever, please share the live if you can. And I don't know if the actual chat will work. I think it's going to, but we'll see. Sometimes it doesn't. Let me stop some of the stuff. I don't know if some of the stuff is okay. I think it's working. Okay. Let's see. What should we do? Let's do the priestess light. Oh. Looking like he'll need a voice box. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. It's probably painful too. I don't think. No. Sorry to hear that. Alright, I got the priestess of light. Hello, everyone else besides Yvonne. Yvonne's here. You can talk to me. Anybody, just let me know if you have questions in the chat. I think the chat's working. If not, let me know. I can check here. I think it's working. Where is the chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. I think it's working. Linda. Oh, I don't know. All right. That's no problem. Okay. Oh, I forgot to light a candle. I knew something was off. I was like, what? I forgot to light my candle. Where'd my, oh, here it is. I put it right here because I was going to do it later after when I got everything ready. Okay. I light candles. Look at the thing. It's a thing. You know. Oh, one fell. On the cat, on Edgar. Oh, okay. I was wondering. Okay. I guess I know. Hi, Joanne. Oh, it's working. Okay. Looks like, yeah, you're only on YouTube right now, yeah. I don't get very many on YouTube yet. I don't have that many followers on there, but, oh, I can't see if it's actually working. Okay. Here we go. There we go. You got the divine feminine. It says magnetic receptive power. Yvonne, have you ever had remember to have your setting on live chat? What do you mean? What setting? What do you mean, Joanne? I don't know what you mean. But if I forgot something, let me know. Magnetic receptive power. Hi, Joe. How you doing? So Yvonne, I have you ever had past life stuff? You like Edgar? Yeah. You like yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. That's my cat's name. Well, Edgar, but thanks. He says stuff sometimes. I think if I don't know if he'll do it for the chat for the Raven, but he'll do what's it called? He'll do a thing where he'll if you put in like exclamation point eat, he'll eat something. But I don't know if it's working. I tried it. I don't know. It works when I do it, but I haven't tried it on stream, so I don't know if it does that. I'm glad you're doing well, Joe. I don't think he's. Oh, there he goes. He's eating it. See? He does sleep too and stuff like that. And he'll say something. Okay. Yvonne. Hi. Hi, Allison. How you doing? I don't think the chat's working on the actual stream thing, but so Yvonne, did you ever have a past life regression? Because I was thinking with the with this card, I just feel like, well, what you do for your work and just you're such a healer. I don't think it's just this life that's happened. I don't know how you know, everyone has their different beliefs, but they you like that. Yeah, he's pretty cute. He gets mad and he does other stuff too. Yeah. But I feel like especially, I mean, I just love this card because of the way that her hands are going, Yvonne, and I just, you know, it's just like you are. I know you know, we spoke, so this is a, but it just, I feel like in my there's just like a knowing that that's not just this life that you've been doing it, and I think it's like that's why you have a lot of people around you that are having. Oh, you booked a course to learn it. Oh, okay. And yeah, I just think that it would it's just the uh the feeling of I read Joanne's message and then I was watching him and I couldn't do it. I was like, is he gonna do it? I got distracted, sorry. uh and I just think that the people around you are it's trying to learn that balance in this life as much um more so than, because it's like they're there, but it's like learning to be able to heal them but also heal you know, take care of yourself. There's a part of it that you're learning right now, and I just feel like that in the past lives I think you were more of a, I don't know, I want to say like a shaman in a way where you actually would put people, you know, help people, but I think it's like then you kind of like, it's just learning that balance. You didn't have that balance. You um things were expected of you. I just have a um there's a lot of like past life uh regressions you can do. yeah, learning yeah. I think it's just because there's so many people around you that you want to try to heal. It's, you know, um, hi, Stephanie. Um, what's going on, Stephanie, here? He says, God loves you so much and gave you a chance to. Okay. Thank you. It's nice of you to mention it. Thanks for coming on and mention it, Stephanie. Okay. Okay, Yvonne. Yeah, I think yeah, it's just the balance of it now. Of trying, and I feel like you're doing that work. It's just giving you that knowledge of the past life that you had that, you know, um and to like feel like, that you can that's what you're here to do, not just to heal people and do the things you're doing, but to also do that. So you said spot on. So um but I'll send some healing to your husband if you want me to. I'll do that today. um and some energy to you. So, oh, he's not working, Joanne. I don't know why. He worked for me. I don't know why he's not working for you. Like if I do sleep, maybe I don't have, like I said, I don't have him set up. Um, is he gonna sleep now? No, he didn't sleep. Did he sleep? Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie Marie. Stephanie Marie. The other Stephanie. Let's see. I don't know if he does. He'll do hi, maybe. There he goes. But maybe I don't have sleep set up. He has eats and all those other ones. But what else does he have? I think he has angry. He brings out a knife, I think. Yeah, there he goes. He's very upset, see? Yes, I'm doing free readings today. Yeah, I don't have a list. I'm just gonna just do whatever you got, whoever I feel compelled to be with. Um, so do you want a reading there, Allison? I can give you one. I was just finished with okay, cool. All right. Let me see. And I don't think the social stream is working for some reason. Let me see if I can. It's just doing weird stuff. Like it just keeps on just showing that people have joined. I don't understand why it's doing that. Let's see if I can fix it. Maybe I can. Where'd it go? What the heck? Oh, here it is. Couldn't see it. Sure, I can give you one too, Stephanie. Oh, you're welcome, Yvonne. Yes, I will. Much love to you too, Yvonne. Thanks for coming on. And take some time for yourself too. Okay, let's see if I can fix one thing here. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can fix something. Oh, it wasn't showing up. Okay, maybe now it'll do it. No, it won't. It won't do it now. Will it? Maybe. Refresh. I can never get it to work. Refresh. You want one? I got it from Etsy. That's very cute. You can get a couple different ones. You can get them from uh you can get it from also um like Wolf. I think they have other things too. Okay, Allison. What do I got here? I got Wild Woman Oracle. I like that. Okay. Feel free to spread the love of sharing live or whatever if you want. I would love that. Okay, let's see. I don't think any of that's working. Okay. Time of the Black Jaguar, Destruction. That's interesting. Allison, can you see that? I feel like for you, Allison, this is more so like you have to like let something go and let it like fizzle out um before you can like something else can bloom out of it. Um so this is what I think it just like it reminds me of the phoenix, going to ashes, that thing. It's this is the fire, just like it like the death of something, not like a real death, but like actually so you can something else can grow out of it. um I think it's sitting with that though, because the way she's sitting, I feel like it's more um and you weren't the one that doing it. Let's see. You weren't the one saying about the meditation, were you? Oh, you were. Okay. Trying to go with the flow more and less think less, more meditation. Good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Personal lives. Yeah, and relationships with family. I think it's like when I was just, I was like, is it you that said meditation? Because what came to me was more so like the meditation. It will come to you how to handle these things and how to allow them just to, it's like feeling that, letting the thoughts kind of, you never really have no thoughts, right? But it's allowing whatever intuition to come and say, okay, this is the bigger picture, this is how we could handle it, instead of looking for the solution when you're um agitated or upset. Okay, been trying to find make changes for health, mind, finance lately, so that's true. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just knowing the right path for that. I think it's the meditation will help with having those ideas come forth. I find like when I've been doing like the Silva method. Um, there's this mind screen that you can put up, and then it's like if you have an issue or a problem, you look at it. You don't look at what's happening now, but you look at what's happening, what you want to happen, how you want it solved. So, say somebody is having trouble boundaries. How would you want those boundaries to look? Not like how you're gonna actually, Um, so then you kind of play it out like a thing in your mind on the screen, like 6 feet in front of you, kind of 20. Here's your horizon. You kind of look at it like like it's a mental screen, and then you kind of think about that before bed. There's a lot more to it. I mean, you have to go into all this stuff, but anyway, it's kind of the gist. And it's kind of like, and then just asking your guides. I think just doing that and asking your guides, like, can you help me figure out how to solve this problem? Because really, you can't solve it. You know what you want, but you don't really know how to get there. So it's like going to sleep, and then they kind of help you through. I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like it's not like, and it just kind of plays out. It's just like putting it out there, like this is what I want for myself, and um, you know, it's very interesting. I don't know. The Silva method. So, Um, but yeah, the meditation really does help to the channel that inner self part of you. I think I'm still okay. So there you go, Allison. Yeah, it's very interesting. Um, Mind Valley, it's expensive. The membership's like 197, I think. But you can look up YouTubes about Silva Method, and they have the Silva Method um, books, of course, that are cheap. But so you don't have to go to Mind Valley to get the. He has, I think, the Silva Method, Ultra Mind Method, which is kind of what I was talking about. But I think that's probably in a book anyway. Oh, you toward a direction. Oh, okay. The other day you felt like a flow through your body, like you were being pushed, and oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's like if you really listen, it can help guide you to what I feel like that when I'm just it's like if I have a procrastination issue. That's why I get on late. So but I've been doing better, and I think it's more of because I'm like instead of ignoring those signals of that push that you feel. um oh, his son gets scared when you visit. Oh, okay. So I feel like I as long as I listen to my intuition, I feel it, Oh, so you're actually feeling like thinking it's a more so a like a oh, wow. Well, yeah, maybe just knowing that you can put a, you know, so he's actually seeing things like in the corner and talking to something. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I think that's why the healing really needs to happen before you start like going too deep into like seeing things because if you really do like for instance kids do if you do believe in like the more negative forces, I think it can then affect your mind and think you're because that's what we're conditioned here to believe. So I think because I think I don't get conspiracy, but I think they know that there's a lot of healing and a lot of power in doing this work. And so to and to control us in essence, I think it's they do want to make sure that we don't do it as much. But um, I think when you're a child, it's hard to understand because you are working on that primordial fear, and you do see a lot of stuff on TV, so it's hard to understand. So like more so like coming from you and letting him know that there is we don't know for sure, but if he has seen that, um, then maybe he um, oh, he's super nervous. Anyway, it's not you. Yeah. I think it's just, yeah, not understanding it, but it's just, but he's probably sensing something as long as you're not showing that, yeah, you're not showing that it's something to be afraid of, but the other people might. So he's picking that up, picking up their energy. If he's already picking up things in the corner, maybe he's picking up other people's fears too, and knowing that they're scared. So he's like, well, maybe I should be, I don't know how old he is, but um, but yeah, also um, just tell him, nothing can affect him if he puts a bubble around himself, an imaginary bubble, make it fun. That's a spiritual bubble. Like hey, you got a little bubble around yourself, nothing can hurt you. You know, you see something in the corner. You know, you're protected. Mom put a bubble around you. I don't know. That's what I don't know. I think it's good. Your spirit guides do you ask spirit guides to protect you from things that aren't for your highest good, and I think that helps. But so it's like a energy bubble, you know. You're like the Power Rangers. I don't know if they I know they're on Fortnite right now, but I don't know why, but I don't know if kids still watch that stuff. I never did, but I don't think at 2 you would, but yeah. Yeah, it is amazing, Stephanie, how yeah, um spiritual kids are. I think if you follow Dolores Cannon, um she talks about our the children now that are being born. Those are their stages of helping and all this and that. So, um, helping the us get to the higher frequency that we need to be, to ascend. So, um, so I think that's why the kids are a little bit more empathetic too. Well, it's also we are learning as people and blah blah. All right, that's my little spiel. I guess I don't know. My son's name means healer, and he's laid his hands on me and have healed me and my husband. Oh, yeah. I believe that, the kids really can have that, they have that. They don't have, when they don't have that conditioning that society put on, and you just allow them, they will do that. I mean, like, I remember when my dad was sick, my son just going, it makes me want to cry, but he's like, do you, mom, you look sad, you want to hug? And he was like 2, and I'm like, and I said, yeah, my dad's really sick, I think he's gonna probably not gonna be here. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry about your dad. It was like he was like an old healer or something, like, oh, let me, and he just gave me a hug, and it was like, oh, and it's just stuff like that. You're like, he knows. It was just so sweet, and um it just felt so like he is an old soul though, but he's 12 now, but yeah, he's an old soul. It was just like, you know or a kid just and I wasn't like outwardly weeping. I was just kind of like, sad. He's like, mom, you want to hug? Like, just knew. Yeah, that's amazing, Stephanie, about your. All right, well, thank you, Allison, for coming back. I appreciate it, and I think it'll work out. And Stephanie Marie, so do you have a question, Stephanie? Otherwise, let's give you a card and see what it comes up. If you have a question, you can always say it, and then if not, I'll just see what comes up. Let's see. Oh, I give you the archangels. The other Stephanie would have liked that. I don't know. Ariel, I don't know. They're good. Hi, Jadzia. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I'm horrible names. All right, Ariel is sacred activist. Protect what is right and just. Let love lead the way, which I like. And I see the lion is really calling to me on there. I feel like you really, Stephanie, you really love fiercely, like a, I don't, like a lion. I wasn't feeling like like a total protector, like thing, but more so like a. I feel like the love. There's this like the feeling of this. I feel like this is also from someone from spirit that you love very, very deeply. I think there's people. I mean, we all, people in our lives we love, but I feel like this was more of like a very unconditional like love for, I feel like it's a parent. I want to say, and I don't feel like I'm trying to understand if it's a male or female. It just feels like a both. You know, people remember you for deep love. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like it's like I don't feel like there's somebody in spirit too that you've had like that deep connection with. I mean, like they also returned it. Oh, see you later, Yvonne. I don't know when you were sent that. Sorry, but oh, I'm glad. Thanks, Yvonne, for coming out. Okay. Yeah. Feels like I don't know if you have both your parents in spirit, but it feels like parents, but it could also be your grandparents because sometimes your grandparents can feel like parental figures if they took care of you a lot. But they feel like parents to me, but it feel like I can't I'm trying to it's like I'm trying to separate if they're male or female, like a mom or dad or but it feels like both. And so it's a couple that were very loving towards you more so than okay. My aunt special. Okay, that's okay. That makes sense then. Um, because it didn't. Because it's interesting. Because like I can go through it, but it's like I felt like they're. That's why I felt like they were parents because they were younger. But then I was like, but then it didn't feel like parents. It felt more. But then I was like trying to understand. It's like they're not. It's like probably I should have waited a little bit, but oh yeah, okay, that makes sense then. So yeah, because I do feel like they're in spirit. The on but you can let me know if I'm wrong. But I feel like those people are, but unless I'm just feeling the energy. But anyway, I'm just overanalyzing, I think. But so, but they're just, I'm just feeling that connection. Like I think that's where you draw that energy from, is from that relationship. You know that's just how how good it feels to give yourself completely, and to do that is living, is showing, and not being vulnerable but being strong. Um and I think a lot of people think it's being vulnerable, but it's actually being strong. I think it's just, so I'm just, that's what I got. And it's just the color purple they keep on showing, which is, I think, to do with, well, your third eye and your intuition. And I think it's just knowing that as you go through this life, you know who to spend your it's like knowing who to spend your energy on. Yes, they have been the ones I've been most open with. Yeah, it's like knowing, that, oh, your favorite color is purple. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I think it's knowing the whose energy, what I mean, it's like not saying you should withhold love, but knowing that when it's not, when, just boundaries, and knowing that you shouldn't give yourself too much to everyone because it spreads yourself thin. It's, you know, I think that's more so. All right, Stephanie Marie, thank you for coming. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, I'm glad. Spring, gave you that validation, from spirit. That's always good because it's like knowing that that's what having that come forth is validation, knowing that that's what you're on the right path and you're working through it and it's going well and all that jazz. So, yeah, confirmation. There you go. That's the easier way to say it. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay. Let's see. Jade, I think it was Jade Z. What's her name again? How do you say that? Oh, she was on here before. Jad Zia, do you want? Hi, how you doing? You want a card? She's like, haha. Beautiful light for me. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. That's my name. You can say Jennifer. Okay, thanks. I was like, I don't know. I think I know. Okay, Jennifer. That's easier. I have dyslexia, so like I'll add like other like um what do you call it? Letters in there and stuff. I'll add like a Y or a L or I don't know. So my husband always laughs at me because if I don't know the name of if I don't know, I've never seen the word before. It's just like it's interesting what pops out of my mouth. Okay. Never heard it. Like I said, there was Asiago. I've never heard. It was like years ago, and I said, I said it. I can't remember how I said it. It was just like, my husband's like, "How'd you get that?" I'm like, I don't. That's not how it said. Okay. All right, Jennifer. Hi, Bobby. No, it's for Jennifer, and then I can give you a reading, Bobby Johnson, if you want. All right, Jennifer. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. I think it's allowing people to help you. Yeah. I think it's like I think you feel like it's hard when you want to get something done and you're like it'll just be easier if I do it, but sometimes it's best not to take on too much and to allow yourself to get the help, you know? And to allow it and not it's one to ask for help, but then it's one sure, Bobby, I'll get you. But it's one to like then just allow them like I'll do that and then I'll be like, no, do it this way. And then it's like I should just allow them to do it that way. And it's at the end of the day, is it gonna matter? Probably not, but um I know we all like to do things a certain way, but if it's giving those tasks that don't really need to be done a certain way, you know. Like it was just like juggling. They were showing juggling just now. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Um and I just feel like it's just don't juggle too much. It's just allow people help you and I think it's just also knowing people are there for you. uh, You know, people want to feel needed as well. It's I think sometimes we think we're so valuable to everyone else that we overexert ourselves, and really other people want to feel that way too. So allow them to do it. Jennifer, do you work in the the medical field or something? I feel like you struggle with being the helper. Okay, yeah. Do you work in the medical field? or something. I don't know. I saw like, or were you at a hospital recently? I just feel like all I saw was a person with like scrubs on, or like a, so I don't know. That's all I saw. Yeah, sorta. Okay. So I just saw somebody with scrubs on. It was like a pink. So I don't know if it was more so you. I don't know that. Okay. I don't know. That's all I'm getting. But the scrubs. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Okay, Jennifer. Thank you for coming. And I work for a big medical company, but I really don't really do the doctor stuff. Yeah, it was weird. I just saw scrubs. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna be visiting? Hi, Joanne. Maybe you're gonna visit a hospital or something. I don't know. It just seemed weird. They're like pink. It was like pink top with scrubs. Weird. Okay. I don't know. Are you gonna become more of a pharmaceutical rep than anything? I don't know. I don't want to overanalyze it. All I saw was that. So maybe it'll come later. You'll be like, oh, that's what Angie was talking about. Just something around you, maybe. Okay. Um, Bobby Johnson, I can give you a reading. And then Joanne, if you want a reading after Bobby, I can give you one. My nose itches. Oh, okay. Bobby Johnson. Let's give you the healer one. Healing spirits. Okay. Oh, I got frozen? Oh, am I frozen? I'm frozen. I'm not frozen for me. Oh dear. Let's see. She's like, oh dear, you're frozen. No, I'm not. I'm not frozen. Um, oh, okay. I look fine on there. Rank up. Okay. Okay. Bobby, are you on? Let's see. I think, oh, you got me back. Okay. Yeah, it was fine. Working fine for me. I don't know why it wasn't working. Maybe it was some glitch on something. Bobby, are you on? I can't. I don't think anybody. Hmm. I can't tell. Oh, I think he left. All right, Joanne, you want a card since you're back, or do you want me to show you some more awesomeness from my raven? I don't know if he fights. Let me see if he fights. I don't know what it is else he does. I forget. He. Let's see. Is this one? I can't remember. No, he doesn't fight. I think it was something else. Okay. Joanne said yes. Okay. I got the healing spirits. Hello, Chris. You want a reading? Let me know. She left. Okay. Oh, okay. see what we got for Joanne. Lovely Joanne. Oh, you came to serve. Well, if you're wondering. I mean, it's pretty, uh, right out there, but like it shows like it looks like a heart to me. So I feel like there is a lot of like heart energy healing. You do like it's not just like your third eye that you're like it's more of your heart energy you work with more. So it's like a combination of blue, purple, and green. I see like colors more. So it's not just you're not you're you're working from yeah, that's a good card. That huger space of just which is more healing and um is felt more. I feel it's felt more by others, your energy of of what you're trying to do when you talk to somebody. It um I think it's like when you talk to somebody in your work, it's like they're getting a hug even though you're not actually hugging them. It's feeling that connection. um oh, you had hands on people. Okay. Yeah. So it's like doing all that and then so you've been yeah, that's what you came here to do. It's a you came to serve. Let's see what the fairies say. This is fairies? Yeah, okay. And you got manifestation. Be very honest and clear what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper and paper manifest uh, write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So it wants you to like, clearly identify what you should be doing. Um, maybe like you've been trying to manifest something and I think it's just not coming up for you, so it's just being able to put that out there more in like precise steps and like write it down more so. I feel like there's also like things that you love that people feel. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the heart feeling a hug thing. I feel like there is I feel like there is something you've been wanting to do, and it's been just a lot of um, steps, and I think there's something you've been wanting to manifest, and it's just a lot of steps, and I feel like it's just like it's not really like coming together, and it's like just maybe putting it into more precise things, and then smaller steps, and then it'll help. Um, Did your grandma wear like curler? I don't know why it would be curlers. Like I feel like she had curly hair, but oh my nose. But I just feel like she had something on her head, like around the house. Like you shouldn't wear it out of the house. Um, it was a way of like like setting her hair maybe a certain way. Um, like what I would think were curlers, like maybe that's why but they're not curlers or something else. So I just feel like that there's that woman, and I feel like she's like a grandmother. She's very much around you a lot. So, and I feel like you feel her energy and she helps you with your work. And I think she's just a very positive influence and positive person. Um, so, there you go. Well, thank you, Joanne, for coming. Appreciate it. I don't know if I have anybody else online right now. It's like TikTok slow. Slow TikTok day. Here, let me see if I can figure out about the Raven. I'll tell you what else you can do. I think I know. Let's see. Yeah, you do love her. She helps you. Pendulum. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. I feel like um, just such positive energy from her. Let me show you what I want to. I don't know what it's doing. All right, I can't find it. We'll do some other time. Okay. Hi, Maria. Maria joined from. Nope, she left. I don't know if anybody wants to. Okay. Anybody else want a card reading? I am willing to give one out. So let me know. Or I'll talk to Joanne. Anything going on, Joanne? You're welcome, Joanne. Thank you for coming. Otherwise, I am on. Well, it's been an hour, so maybe that's why everybody's like, yeah. I guess I'll close down. Should we have a collective reading for the whole live? We'll do that because nobody else. I don't think anybody's on, but if anybody wants a reading, let me know. But otherwise, I'll give a collective reading right now. And oh, Maria, you want a card? Sure, I'll give you a card. I got mermaids. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you. Okay, Maria Q. It's a card reading or whatever. Intuition. I got Oracle the Mermaids. I can give you one. See what Spirit has to say, huh? Sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. Well, you can send whatever you want, Maria. You don't have to send one, but I would appreciate it if you did. That'd be nice. Sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. So, I think it's just I feel like this is the theme of the live today. It's like knowing that what you should spend your energy on. And thank you. Oh, thank you, Maria. Very nice of you. Just knowing what you should spend your energy on and what should just be left. It's like I don't want to say it's picking your battles, but kind of. It's just knowing that there's things that and you shouldn't do things just because other people are doing things, but at the same time, if somebody, there's not, life is give and take, and you should feel like that there's some part of energy exchange between yourself and somebody else. Hi, Don Marie, welcome. And that somebody's just not wanting to take advantage of you, you know, because you're a good person. I think it's just not everyone is on that healing or uh, have the goodest intentions as much. They're we're all here learning, but I just feel like if you don't listen to yourself and how your own intuition about that, it's just gonna feel like you're stuck. You're constantly not able to move forward, and it's because you're allowing other people to handle. Um, you're allowing people to handle that more, handle your life more. You're allowing people to decide what your day is instead of you taking the day for yourself. Um, and you, and with that is going to cause that you to not actually grow what your soul wants. I feel like you have these things in your heart that you want to do, but it feels like you're not able to do them because there's not enough time. So I feel like if you understand where you're straying from your heart song, say, there's a heart song, and I feel like it's just um, and it doesn't have to be this huge, like, I want to build a business. It's more of just wanting to, the things that make you happy. You're putting them off sometimes, I think, and you just feel like kind of like you're stuck. Like, I can't ever get that. Can never get to that thing. I'm waiting for this to happen. It's like, no, just allow yourself. So I feel like there's a woman in spirit, a grandmother. Feels like a grandmother. Felt like a mom to you, who just really wants you to know, like, how valuable you really are. I feel like there's your value used shouldn't be judged by what you do for others, but how you feel inside about yourself. So I just want to say that to you, Maria. So we'll leave her love with you, and thank you for coming. You're welcome. Sure, Don Marie, you want a card? Yeah, I did forget you. So sorry. Okay. No, I was like, oh no, I forgot Don Marie. Okay. Yes, Don Marie. Let's see. Thank you for the gift, Marie. Maria, I appreciate it. Okay, let's see, Don Marie. What do we want to do? How about Intuit? We'll do this one. No, I felt so bad. I was like, oh no, Don Marie. I was like, no, she'll come back. I'll be on again. Okay. Don Marie. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull one other one. I feel like I want to. I don't know why. Just Okay. So Domri. It's time to shine and community calls. This is the first one I got. And then I got this one. So with this one, I felt like there's like a transfer. I don't know why. I know he's just looking at his reflection, but it felt like more of a transformation of yourself. It's not good. Put them back in the show. No, they're good. I feel like it's more like a transformation of yourself. Like it's like the energy of it is just feels very I feel like especially do you feel like a different energy of yourself from day to night? Like I feel like you have the sun and the moon there really made me feel like you feel like there's a time there's something in your day during your where your energy just seems to like shift, and there's this transition, and you just are like it's like you feel like you would want to have that feeling during that other part of the day that you don't feel normally, um or night or whatever, I'm awake in the night and tired in the day. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, because I was feeling it like, yeah, it's like you wish it could be the other way around. um think there's just something about that. Is there somebody like community calls? Like, is there just too many things happening during your day? Like community calls, like there's too many, like where you can't, like it's causing you to, like you feel more alive and awake during the nighttime because those responsibilities and things are kind of like sleeping, you know? So is that more so? Like your community's calling you too much. It's like again putting up the boundaries so you can have more energy during the day. It's like what does bring you energy during that day? Is it because of it the night? I mean during the night, is it because of what you're doing and because you don't have the other things that are kind of like not really, I mean, it's not saying you don't like doing them, but it's just the feeling of knowing that there's just more of a draw to do these other things. It's like, again, your soul like wanting to feel, what it's drawn to. You know, um, I think it's just putting up, being able to allow yourself that time during the day for the things that you do at night that are keeping you awake. You know, my cat just woke up. He was like, he agreed. He's like, Egger. Um, you're just, I think there's definitely a man in spirit that is around you. Feel like, I feel like it's an older gentleman. It feels like I don't know why I feel like a cowboy energy, like with jeans. I'm seeing like, I don't know why it's like not like a cowboy as much. Oh, you just feel more awake at night. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, but I feel like more of a cowboy. Your dad's in spirit. You miss him. Okay. Did he wear like jeans? Did he have like a? maybe the reason why I'm not saying he's a cowboy, but like more of like a swagger. Did he have like just this energy of what's masculinity? Not like over. No, people use that word in a bad kind of, but like more of a just this swagger, I guess. Does that? It was his birthday. Aw, yeah. I feel him around you. I feel like he did he pass away? Makes me feel like he passed away. I want to say 67. Feels like in his 60s. And wear cologne. I feel like he wore a cologne, like a certain he had a certain smell. Um, did you smell that just recently? I feel like there's a certain smell that you don't smell it very often, but it does come by. And never wore jeans. Oh, he was 76 he was. Well, I said 67. Huh. But when I say like jeans, like maybe it's because did he have a certain like it's just the energy of how he's trying to explain like like he has like a he's just very charismatic and masculine, and very just a swagger to him. Does that make does that like explain him? It's just like he felt like yeah, the numbers in reverse. um I feel like he had like his hair like well, a normal men cut, but like it was like kind of grayish. And it no, I'm not sure who that is. Okay. But huh. And he has like I feel like it's like wet or slicked a little bit. Um Making like mud pies. Said like I think mud pies, but it was more like musk I don't know, muscalides. It was I don't even know what that word would be. Anyway, um we used to call him hair flick. Hair slick? Really? Oh. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Must is there some kind of thing you would make? I don't know if it's a food, but it's like muscalides or muscal. I don't know. Um, but then it was like mud pies, maybe. He's saying something about okay, he's saying marrying him was the best decision that you made. I I hope he's that's not sarcastic. I hope not. But it sounds like he was being it seemed like it didn't seem sarcastic, but so I think you that's all he said marrying him was the best decision you made. The best decision. I just feel like there's a So I'll leave his love with you, Dawn Marie. I don't know. I got some things from him. It's interesting. You are married, okay. Well, maybe he's happy that, you know. I don't know if he. I felt like it was genuine. It wasn't a sarcastic remark. Like if somebody. It's like he was like saying it's not being funny. He's, like I don't know if he would make funny jokes or not, but it was like he was saying it's not trying to be funny. Oh, you're welcome, Dawn Marie. Thank you. God bless you too. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna probably just do a collective card pull if nobody else is on, and then we'll just call it a night. Right? What one should we do? Do the Angie? I wonder if one. Oh, Angels and Auras. We'll do Angels and Auras. Last card, because unless somebody's on and wants a reading. Otherwise, I'm going to pull a collective card for today and close out. Yes, he would always wind you up. Okay. So it makes sense why he was like, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not making jokes. I'm actually serious. So, okay. That's funny. I'll leave his love with you. All right. Okay. Oh, actually, I want to do the magic of you for the collective. I don't know. Just want to check a different one here. This one looks good. Collective for the weekend and the live, and say goodbye. I'm gonna be on again on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna do it at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you are free, I'd love for you to join me. Let's see. So I think 6 is 11 o'clock, right? Okay, it says, oh, this is great. Let love grow. Yeah, that's all you can do is give out your love area, and let it grow. Don't hold it back. I think it's also just knowing that love isn't just love. It is something you have to. It is like a plant or something that needs to be fed. It's giving the time. That's how you feed love. The time, the energy, the little things that really do like spark that love and have it grow into not just, it's like when you think you can't love something anymore, it's like it just keeps on growing and growing, and it's because of the connection and the vulnerability of being with that person or pet or your child, your mom, or and feeling that. So let the love grow. Don't hold it back. Don't. All right. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you again soon on Tuesday at 6. All right. See you later. Bye.